Hello everyone, this is Dazza here bringing you another Team Fortress 2 commentary, but today I'm going to show you this video which I think proves a lot of really good Pyro points that I want to share with you. I've written down an awful lot of things, not that you really need to know, but whatever. I've really been working out on this video, so I hope that this video is better than my other ones. But I'm going to get started on Pyro tips my way. This is my way of playing Pyro. I'm just going to say compression blast, cause chaos, use your shotgun, also use your extinguisher, and that's what the compression blast comes into. Try to puff people into corner while they're on fire, and then use your extinguisher. Ambush people. Pyro is a scary mofo, so yeah. And don't be afraid to WM1. Those are my main points, and I'm going to go over them now. First off, compression blast. You really have to remember that that's there. Don't get like into the habit of just flaming about and, you know, just basically derping about and thinking that's the only way to kill people. As you saw there, I took out a heavy who was already shooting at me by compression blasting him into a corner. Well, it's flame, puff, axe. That's what it's all about. It can kill even heavies because the compression blast can really disorientate you. If you've ever been compression blast in the game, it really screws up your aim. So remember that and use it wisely. Next thing I'm going to say about chaos. The Pyro, when he charges in and causes flames everywhere and everyone's on fire, it causes a lot of chaos. And you know, I'm sure you just got to think. You got to put yourself in the Pyro shoes. Say you've been playing against a really good Pyro. Try and take some of the stuff he does. When he comes in and flames everybody and then compression blasts everybody, everyone is getting screwed up and like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So remember that, cause chaos, it scares people and it depletes people's health through the afterburn damage and all that. Now I'm going to go back to compression blast, because remember that you can compression blast and reflect rockets mainly, grenades from domains, stickies, arrows from the huntsman. You can even reflect flares from flare guns from other pyros. It's a bit more difficult to do because they're so fast and it's a bit difficult to see them sometimes when they're coming at you. But if you can reflect a flare back, it does a lot of damage. So if you can get to do that, then that's really good, obviously. So compression blast, you can also put people out, put out your teammates using the compression blast. It's just an incredibly versatile thing that you really should. If you want to be better at Pyro, make sure you practice with the compression blast. That's mouse 2 if you don't know, but I'm sure you would know. Just remember that. It really helps the team and help yourself to become a better Pyro. Just remember that. Now I'm going to go about my shotgun now. You'll probably see that a lot of the times you don't really, well at least I don't kill people using the flamethrower. I kill people using the shotgun. Flames are just to scare people and drain their health, whereas I actually shotgun people an awful lot. It's either that or the Axtinguisher. Those are my main killers. So always remember you got your shotgun there. Of course, remember this is just my way of playing Pyro. So if by chance you use the flare gun or the detonator, you know, I'll just give a quick tips about the flare gun detonator. I really don't use them very much, but flare gun can be used in the same way as the extinguisher for what I do. Flame, blast, and then pull out the flare gun, hit them whilst they're flying through the air, practice with your aim. You can score a good 90 damage from that critical. So remember, if you're new, because this is mainly for new people, but remember that if you're new, if people are on fire, hit them with the flare gun for a good 90 damage from a critical. It's good. I'm pretty sure it's 90. And I think it's only 60 for the detonator, I'm not totally sure. But away from that, remember that the Pyro is damn scary. You know, if you've been going up against a Pyro and you see if a Pyro is then coming at you and you're kind of in a close area, this may not be the best map. I'm playing on King of the Hill Badlands here. It may not be the best map for Pyro, because it's a bit open, but there are these corridors and backways into the indoors area where you can really cause some chaos, just like I did there, and scared people. People ran away, destroyed a building, and you know that. And now they're trying again. I come in again, get them 2 extinguisher kills, and the heavy didn't even see. Sadly though, I'm bringing up another point here. Don't get greedy, because if you do really well as Pyro, you may think, oh god, I'm unstoppable, these people can't do anything. You'll go in for another kill, and then you just get mowed down because you got a bit greedy. Remember that, even I suffer from greediness sometimes, and I hate it when I do suffer from that. So, That, and now I'm going to say, do not be afraid to WM1. If you don't know what WM1 means, it means to just press W to go forward on your keyboard and mouse 1 to just shoot your flames. Don't be afraid to do that at times that suit it. Like, if you ambush into a small area where there's a bunch of people, don't be afraid to just flame everywhere. I mean, remember the Pyro's main weapon is the flamethrower. So remember, that's what he kind of does. And you know, if they are all piled up in a corner in a really small room, they deserve to get flamed, because it's silly to do that. So, no matter what people say about WM1 noobs and all that, the only bad kind of WM1, I think, is when you're out in an open area and you just derp at a heavy shooting at you, just holding down mouse 1. Try not to do that. That is the only noobish tactic that I can say I hate. Whereas WM1, say if you're Ubered or something, go for it. You know, if you're invincible, just flame them. You know, do whatever you can to kill them. So, I'm just going to say that. Okay, so, bad WM1 only when you're out in the open, you're getting shot at and you're just holding down mouse 1. So just remember that. Now I'm going to go over some of the points, because those are the main things that I wanted to address here. I hope you've taken some of them points to heart to hopefully become a better pyro, and I hope a lot of them have been demonstrated in this video here. I've still got a couple minutes left, so I'm now going to go over to use all your weapons. Always remember that the flamethrower, although it is your primary, remember that you've got 2 other weapons, your melee and your secondary, and they can both save your life so much, and you'll see me switching through them an awful lot. And I can't stress enough that you should use all your equipment. And if you're wondering, I switched teams there because I wanted to see if I could join my friend's team, Koji and Lord Vincent, to see if we could bring this back for blue team, just to see how good we can do. Sadly, we lose this mainly just because obviously I switched teams, but that shouldn't degrade the fact that I think this was a good video to show my pyro points. So that, and don't overcommit. If you've been doing well and you think that you can go for something, really think about the situation. Because, you know, if you've been doing well, you may think, oh, I can still get in. This kind of goes into don't be greedy as well. These are my points, that you shouldn't overcommit. If you're getting hurt pretty bad, nice reflect kill there, I just want to say. If you're getting hurt really bad and you know, you've not got a medic around or something, don't overcommit. Don't be afraid to then just like back off, get some health or something. Tell people that there's the big waves or something incoming towards the base. You know, just be sure you know your limitations. Stuff like that. Switch for what range you're at. You know, switch for when you want to switch to your shotgun or your axe. Remember that. And that is the end of this. I hope you've taken some of these points to heart. I edited this video, so like I edited the respawn time, and I've been recording this a bit different. I hope it's made this a bit better. So I'm gonna say goodbye now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you took some of these points to getting better at pyro. So goodbye, good night.